See whose bag I'm carrying this week in Metro Golf Caddy. All right, we're at the Make-A-Wish tournament, and you know you've got a big name player you're caddying for. When not only has his name on the bag, he has his own number on the ball. Okay, Joe Carter, nice to see you. How are you, young man?
I am doing great. Beautiful day out here at Loch Lloyd. Beautiful weather, but you know the bad thing about that is if you find these around Kansas City in bad places, I didn't hit them. I gave them away. Okay. Oh, I left it way right.
That's all right. I don't have to find that one though, right?
No, you don't have to find
that's
that
one of those Joe Carter.
That's at 29.
Somebody will find that and go, wow, this is a souvenir. It's like as a player, when you hit a foul ball in the stands, fans appreciate that. Yeah. Probably the same as a golf ball, right?
They do, but when I make a bad swing like that, it's all the caddy's fault.
Okay, all right. You know, I saw that 29 on the ball, and it always brings back great memories for me watching you hit that home run in the World Series. Does a day go by that somebody doesn't bring that up to you, that home run every day?
Every day, every day.
It's a good thing to be remembered for, right?
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I tell them, because I mean, every day someone would tell me exactly where they were, what they were doing, and everything. So, of course, you know, in Toronto, they talk about it every day. I watch the home run, and they'll play it. I'll see it on TV once or twice a day. It just appears out of nowhere.
When you see that, does it take you back to that moment, or by now you've seen it so many times it doesn't?
Are you kidding me? I can remember every single thing that I was thinking, that was going on in my mind, that was happening. I mean, it's a great moment. So when you retire, all you have left are your memories, and so how people remember you. So they remember me for that home run, which is a good thing.
Giddy up.
Get up there. Big
Giddy
bounce.
Up. Big bounce.
That might be okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'll get that cleaned up for you, Mr. Carter.
Okay, we'll fix this divot here. Hey, Mr. Watson sees this, and
yeah, sorry. I guess that was my job too, wasn't it? Got the MVP fixing the divots.
You know what? Good help is hard to find.
I like that.
Be the one.
Oh, stay straight.
Did I say right edge?
Wow.
I meant pretty straight.
Wow.
Didn't come.
In caddy lingo, that means it's pretty straight.
Yeah, that was right where I wanted it.
Yeah, that was a good roll.
That was a very good roll.
How about that? How about that?
Baby.
Nice to see you. Good to see you.
You got to have good partners. That big, yeah.
This is a team loaded with professional athletes. How can you guys not win? You're loaded with professional athletes.
Come on.
Kevin Hanlon, former Kansas City Comet.
Come on.
He's probably a +1 or +2 handicap, isn't he now?
Oh yeah, he gives the course strokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he plays in the mid-am. He's telling me all the time he plays at
I say you and I get a four-ball event somewhere.
You know what? Hey, that's pretty good. How old are you?
Old enough.
I'm 52, so we can.
I got 5 years.
Okay, we can both be in the senior event, but you know I hate playing from the white tees. Because I do.
Well, this is a real professional caddy job because he's got his name on the bag right there. Matt Gogel joining us. How are you?
I'm good, Lee.
Kansas Jayhawk.
I know, it's been a while. It's been too long.
I know. And you see on the Golf Channel, you do such a great job announcing now. Having been playing on the PGA Tour and winning on the PGA Tour, that has to make the announcing part of it easier, doesn't it?
You know, it is secretly the greatest gig ever. I mean, we get paid even on Saturday and Sunday when I used to not work on Saturday and Sundays when I missed the cut, but it's been a ball. I just did my first LPGA tournament last weekend in New Jersey, and they were great. Those girls can play golf. It was a lot of fun, and I do a little bit of Champions, but mostly PGA Tour.
You won at Pebble Beach. I mean, that has to be, the thrill of all thrills. How much golf are you playing these days?
Not enough. I mean, and it shows. I mean, my amateur partners can tell you it's not been very pretty today, but, you know, I've had a few good shots, and hopefully I'll start playing a little bit more. You know, I feel healthy finally for the first time in a long time, and I'd like to play a little bit more.
Okay, let's see what you got here.
All right.
All right. Now I don't have any. Is this, by the way, is that how they carry the bag up on tour? Is that how you do it? Just kind of like this?
No.
Now
You're on the wrong side.
Oh, okay.
Over here.
All right. I was trying to show that name on the bag. Is that big on tour? You want to make sure they see the name on the bag?
Oh, yeah.
Who's the worst caddy you ever had on tour?
Oh, man.
Just give me initials.
Depends on what kind of mood I was in. I had a guy that I had to fire on the 11th hole on the final round.
You fired him during the round.
And I was in contention to win. Wow. He just was not.
What did he do that got him fired?
Well, first of all, he showed up 5 minutes before my tee time.
Okay, that could get you.
So then we got
show up, and keep up.
That's it. It's 3 things.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
And there's a few things that you're only supposed to say to your caddy or to your player. You know what those are?
Yes, sir. That's good to me. I like that.
No,
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
That's my fault.
My fault.
You got screwed.
Okay.
You say those 3 things, you'll never get fired.
I thought we were supposed to say we shot 65.
Yeah, we shot 65.
But you shot 73.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
That happened.
That
That happened more often than we.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope to make it one hole. If I can make it through one hole, I got the bag wrong, I got the wrong side, but after that.
If I have to putt and I miss, you're fired.
Okay.
All right.
Now we're on the green, and I know this is where you excel. You were such a great putter, probably still are. I haven't seen you play golf in a number of years, but you could always putt. And I look at this, I look in the bag, and look at that old faithful.
Yeah.
Look at
Everything's
that.
brand new in there.
Look at that thing. How many wars has that thing been through?
That's been through a few.
That's the old ping answer too, right?
Yes, exactly. Everything else is brand new within the last month. Oh, and I even got the vintage tape here.
You found a putter you like, and you just stuck with it, didn't you?
I always liked playing, especially in match play, with guys who had brand new putters. And they had head covers, because that means they wanted to keep it clean.
Yeah.
It also means they were not putting very well if they had a brand new putter. Right? So I got left lip here, and it's just a relaxed release. And now I hit something. It was going in, but it hit something.
You were screwed!
I got screwed. You're fired. You're fired.
Blasted a hole. Well, it feels like two-a-day weather, training camp weather. So what better guy to caddy for than Neil Smith? We turned the heat up for you a little bit just to bring it back to football days.
Old memories,
feels like it, doesn't it?
It feels like one of those days. I know.
Can you go hit a big drive for us?
I hope so. Let me see if I can get it in play.
At the Make-A-Wish tournament. Long arms, big arc. Oh yeah.
Stay there.
That's just fine, isn't it?
That's great.
Oh, that's great. I don't think that defensive ends probably get enough credit for their golf games. I think people would probably see you and not realize how good a golfer you are.
Not bad. For a big man, I got a good touch around the greens, can putt decent.
Yeah.
Can drive it pretty good. I just like to hit fairways.
Yeah, exactly. You had your own golf cart for a long time.
I still got it.
You would bring your own golf cart to these celebrity tournaments, which I thought was a great touch.
I still have it, and if my kids takes it around in the neighborhood, and they'll break it every now and then. I have to get it fixed. So it's another expense,
yeah, right. Now I'm going to say the guess yardage is about 130 yards. What do you?
I would think of 130 yards, but we're downhill.
Downhill.
And we're hitting out of this rough. So I think that I would hit maybe like something that can get out of that rough because it's pretty thick. Probably 7-iron.
Really?
Yeah, because it's kind of rough. I don't swing very hard. I don't go at it. I just go at it for accuracy, more or less.
You've got a Bo Pelini wedge. I don't think there's a guy on tour who has a Bo Pelini wedge in there.
Yeah, but I mean that's a great wedge. But then to top it off, they put that name right there. You see. So if you ever see
personalized clubs.
Yeah, if you ever see that on land on the green, bring it back to me, please. I'll give you an autograph for it.
All right, you're gonna hit 7-iron, huh?
Yeah, he said about what?
I think it's gonna play about 130.
151.
151, but it's downhill and it's the pins up.
Yeah.
All right, you know your game better than I do. I think that's a lot of club for you. Look, can we hit we'll hit your 7-iron.
Okay.
Do what you want to do.
What you asked me to do first.
Well, I think 8-iron maybe at the most.
Oh, see that rough grab?
Yeah, it's a tough downhill lie. You were right.
Yeah, it's a tough grab.
Just because we have a mulligan from the Make-A-Wish Foundation, we have a mulligan. Okay, a little bit in the back of your stance, just a little bit more in the back of your stance. There you go. And get your shoulders to go towards the slope.
Absolutely.
There you go. That's what I like right there. Was that an 8-iron?
Cut in. That's an 8-iron.
Get up there.
Go.
Get up there.
Go. Go. Oh, my caddy.
Oh, did you hit the 8-iron there? Oh, okay. Good.
That's it.
All right, good. All right.
That's cool.
Is that a birdie putt up there? I think it is.
Putt.
Okay,
that's
good.
A birdie putt.
Nice shot.
I jumped outside. That's okay.
I jumped off.
Jumped outside to give me 5, and I come back and give you 10.
You started that too, didn't you? You started the twitch,
flinch,
right?
yeah, absolutely.
You gave him a little flinch, and they put a rule against you, right?
I tell you what, I've had so much stuff in football that I've always wanted to give the fans, and mainly it's to give them their money's worth. When they come out, put a show on.
Yeah.
And a part of the show was, the Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Part of the show
home
was
run.
The home run swing, the flinch, and I mean it just went on and
the
on.
Smooth 8-iron.
Yeah, the smooth 8-iron helps. That helps on the golf course. So.
I like that. Oh yes, sir, Mr. Smith.
That's how we do it on Metro Sport, baby.
I appreciate the
All right.
pointing. Well done.
All right, thank
Well
you,
done.
man.